I've been getting some requests to do some more how-to videos, so I'm going to try and get some made as I can think of topics to do. Today this is going to be cutting polystyrene, or styrene as some call it in the model community for short. There's three main ways that I cut it for doing custom builds. So the easiest way is with thin sheeting like this. See, it's real thin, real flexible stuff. I just use a pair of scissors. Get some nice scissors, and you can just cut it up, and you can even cut curves into it if you like. So that's the easiest way to cut the thin stuff. Sometimes you come across thicker sheeting like this. You can see that this sheeting's I think it's 3/16 inch. So it's real thick. You try to cut it with some scissors, all it's going to do is bind up or break your scissors or something. So what you do for this is you mark what your cut is, and you use just a standard utility knife. Make sure you have a fresh blade in it. And you score it on one side. And then you just snap it and break it. And it'll break across a clean line. Like so. Very easy, and it makes a nice clean cut there. And you can do that for any kind of thick polystyrene. You can do really long cuts as well. The final way, and kind of the one of the more complicated ways, are when you have three-dimensional shapes like this H column here. That's when I get my little mini miter box out. You can buy these from X-Acto. You get a little box like this, and then you also get a little saw. And it's got very, very, very fine teeth on this saw. I don't know if you can see those in there or not. But anyway, it's got very fine teeth. It comes with a little handle. And this saw is only about 6 inches long or so, but it's perfect to run with this little tiny miter box. All I do is just load this little beam in. Let's say we want to cut it on that black dot. Put it in there. They have these little black pegs to kind of work as it kind of helps to hold the work as you mess with it, but it only works so well. And then we come over to the bench vise. I recommend, if you're going to do any kind of modeling work, to get yourself a bench vise. And we'll drop our little miter box in there just so you have one more free hand, And then we use our little saw here, and we cut that little H-beam. These pegs aren't the greatest for holding it in the miter box, but they do work. Get you a view of the action here. At least try to. It's going to be a little shaky here as we try and get some in-action photos of it. Trying to hold the camera and do this at the same time is a bit of a challenge. Alright, we're through there. So then you just untwist these pegs. That's all how they work. And you have two, and you just cut that column in half. And that's the easiest way to cut column. Also use it for I-beams, square stock, round. You can use that for round stock. Round stock can be hard to cut because it just wants to roll around. That's how I cut polystyrene for my projects. If you have any more questions on how I do something, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to put together a how-to video if I can on it. Thanks for watching, guys.